For today's working families, time is a rare commodity. Between work and school and activities, it's hard to find time to make a sit-down meal. So I am in the home today of a working mom, and she's going to show us how she can make all of her meals for the week in one day. Is that right, Shelly?
That's right.
This is Shelly Zaborowski, and Shelly, what are we going to make today?
Today we're going to make four things. We're going to make Mexican pork, which is a crock pot dish. We are going to make marinated beef in a mustard sauce, chicken enchiladas, and chicken noodle soup.
Wow, and so how do you do this? Like, how do you plan your meals?
Well, I usually start Friday or Saturday, start looking through cookbooks, getting ideas off the internet, finding what I want to cook for the week. Then we make the grocery list. I have a great husband who does the grocery shopping. And then either Saturday or Sunday is our prep day, and we just knock it all out in one day.
And how do you save money? Do you find this is economical?
Oh, absolutely. One of the best advantages is the money that you can save. For example, the sour cream chicken enchiladas that I prepared this week, as well as the chicken noodle soup, will both use a store-bought rotisserie chicken to start with. Strip all the meat off the chicken, divide it into half, and use half for the enchiladas and half for the chicken noodle soup. I also like to use the carcass then to make the chicken stock that will be used for both recipes.
Okay, so today you're making everything for the week, so show me the first recipe that we're going to do here.
Okay, you bet. This is going to be Mexican pork, and it's a crock pot recipe. It's very, very quick and simple. What I've done here is I've taken a pork shoulder, a small pork shoulder, and cut it into bite-sized pieces and trimmed the fat. That goes into the crock pot, along with 1 cup of salsa, a can of green chilies, and I'm just going to mix this up. For sure it'll be one meal. Sometimes we can stretch it out to 2. So I'm going to turn the crock pot on and let it cook for 8 hours. So after this is done cooking, we will add 1 can of pinto beans, stir it in, and just let it warm through for about 30 minutes. All I need to do then is add a little bit of this cheese to top it off, and I'm going to serve it over brown rice.
So do you do all of this preparation the night before and then just dump it in, or do you do it the morning of?
It depends. Usually the morning of. If I'm going to prepare this during the week, I'll set out all my ingredients, I'll make my little pile on the countertop or in the fridge, and then in the morning before I go to work, just dump it all in.
If someone wants to try this now at home, we've got families out there watching who say, hey, this is going to save me time, it's going to save me money. How do they begin the process? What advice do you have?
Well, it just does take some planning. Make your grocery list and figure out what it is you need to buy.
Do you freeze anything?
I do, yes. If it's something we're going to be eating the first couple days of the week, it usually just goes in the fridge. If it's something that we're going to be eating later in the week, then I'll freeze that.
It really feels good to come home and have this ready to go, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, thank you, Shelly.